Hey y'all, so I only have a few minutes to record. I'm on my lunch break right now. Well, the last bit of my lunch break right now. Last night I had my topic, and after editing my video and everything, I just wasn't feeling my topic. Not that it wasn't a good topic, it is a good topic, and it is something I'm still going to post, but I had something else on my heart that I wanted to post about instead. So, currently what I'm doing is I work as an employment counselor. So basically I spend all day looking for employment for people, and most of it is things where they can jump into like a new career. Some of it is temporary work, but most of it is like a temporary to permanent position or whatever. So like I interview new people all the time, a lot. I interview new people who are looking for employment, and one of the questions that I ask people is, where do they see themselves in a few years? Where do they want to be? Do they want to be in a certain field? And what type of salary range are they looking for? So as of late, I've been getting a lot of people telling me, sorry y'all, I'm trying to see where my camera is, I'm tripping. I see a lot of people telling me that they don't know, like, they'll accept whatever, and they're like, oh, $10 is fine, $12 is fine, I'm gonna make it work or whatever. And I get aggravated because I'm like, no, tell me what you're worth. In one sense, I want you to be realistic about what you're asking for, and I also want you to know your worth. Don't lowball yourself because you feel you're only worth X amount of dollars. Like, to me, that's crazy. I had to turn the camera because I was looking crazy. So, I ask these people these questions about what type of money are they looking for, and they give me these low ball ranges, and it's like, it's sad. It's really sad that people are willing to sell themselves short. I don't know if they feel less than, or they feel like they're not worth it, or some people just feel like, I need whatever right now, which I get that. I've been in that situation before where I needed to work as soon as possible. So at that point, I was like, look, I'll make whatever. I need some income. So I get that, but a lot of people, for a lot of people, that's just not the case. They really are like stuck in this box, and they limit themselves to what is achievable for themselves. And it has a lot to do with their upbringing, their surrounding, who they have in their circle, what people around them have going on. If you're hanging with mediocre people and you were brought up in a mediocre family, it's likely that you're going to be a mediocre person, because you don't have anybody that's showing you, that all of these different things out there are obtainable. One of the positive things about social media is that you have the ability to kind of see how life is outside of your norm. Like where I'm from, most people are nurses, teachers, the guys work at plants. It's not a whole lot going on where I'm from, and a lot of people, unfortunately, are okay with that mediocrity. They're like, I'ma just rent something, get a trailer, maybe get a starter home, and stay right there. They're not gonna do anything. They may advance in the company that they're working for now, and they'll kind of stay like that. They're not gonna look for anything better. And I mean, if that works for you, great. I'm not downing anybody. I've been there before. I've rented, I've lived in a mobile home, I've worked less than enjoyable jobs or whatever. I'm not above any of that, but I'm saying I knew that there was more for me, that I was more than what my surroundings had to offer. So the opportunity wasn't there. I'm trying to create the opportunity for myself, because it's not always going to be, a door with the shining lights, with the arrows pointing to the door saying, this is the path, come this way. No, look, I have created a whole lot of mountains for myself in my life that I have to overcome. And a lot of it is because I did that. I made the wrong choices. I made the wrong decisions. I'm responsible for myself. I'm responsible for how I react to things. I'm responsible for my outcome in a lot of situations. I take full accountability for things for myself. I wasn't always like that, but I'm like that now. But, my life could have been a whole lot smoother had I listened to people that were trying to get me to, focus on the right things or whatever. And I just chose to do otherwise. But whatever. Nonetheless, I think it's very important to be mindful of how you spend your time and who you are around, because being around like-minded people is so, I can't stress that enough. You can have, these thoughts and these dreams, and being around people who are not trying to see you win will stop you from getting where you're trying to go, because they are feeding nothing but negativity to you. I've had people that were in my circle, tell me, oh girl, you're reaching, how you gonna do that, this and that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out. Everything is figure outable. Yeah, I probably made that up, but I actually use that word. But anything is possible. Like, the world is so much bigger than what we see on the surface in front of us. And I want everyone around me to live up to beyond their potential, because I think a lot of us sell ourselves short thinking that we can't reach these goals. They're obtainable. Whatever you want to do, just do it. Research, read, talk to other people, network, reach out to people. I'm not opposed to questions. I asked a question the other day and people were like, where's your brain? Where's your common sense? Whatever. I'm asking a question. I ask questions all day. There's no such thing as a dumb question. I like to go to sources that I know. Sometimes just reading something on Google isn't enough for me. I need a live, actual review about things to kind of get my mind jogging or whatever and my thoughts together. But I just want to express the importance of putting your thoughts to paper, putting together a plan, and just smashing your goals. We could be such great people, so much better than where we are, if we just did it, just followed our calling. And so many people that I know have such fantastic talents. People can do hair, people, that uncle that cuts everybody's yard could have a lawn care service. It's so many things out there that people could do if they focused on their skill, perfected their craft, and actually put their dreams to paper. I meet older people that I interview all the time that are twice my age, and they're like, when I was your age, I wanted to do such and such, but it just didn't happen to me. And I always ask why didn't it happen for you? And a lot of it is just them. They're waiting on a handout. They want people to do the work for them. You have to dedicate time to your dreams. Yes, work your 9 to 5 to support yourself, but in the meantime, use your downtime. Y'all spend 3 hours on Facebook. Those 3 hours could be used for research and reading and building. You're not missing anything by cutting yourself short some time on social media. I feel like it's not about the money. Money is cool and all that. I'm trying to obtain some wealth. And when I think of wealth, I'm not thinking about just in a monetary form. I want my kids to be able to I want to be able to set my kids up to where they never have to feel some of the inadequacies that I felt growing up. you know, for whatever reason, you know, things went the way they went. But I want my children to be able to come into adulthood strong. I don't want them to not know about, you know, credit building and the importance of, you know, savings and the value of money and all of that. Those are things that, you know, your kids probably are not going to learn in high school, you know, or grade school or anything. Though I need to make sure that I set my kids up to be the best version of themselves that they can be. And if I don't set my kids up to be the best version that they could be as an adult, then I have failed as a parent. Now, if they become an adult and they wild out and whatever, that's on them. I did everything that I was supposed to do as a parent to ensure that I provided them with everything. They will be book smart, street smart, have common sense, all of that. I'm working overtime to make sure that I'm able to instill all of those things into my kids. I'm trying to send my kids to school debt free. I don't want them to have to get any student loans, because I'm gonna be paying the Department of Education forever at this rate. Like, I don't want them to have to deal with none of that, because contrary to what people believe, some of this stuff that we go through every day is not normal. Like, some people never in their life have to go through some of the things that we go through, because that is not the world that they come from. That is not the life that they come from. That is not normal to them. We normalize so many things that are just unheard of to other people, and I wish we would, you know, do better so that our kids cannot have to experience those things. So I just wanted to take the time out, and hopefully I have made somebody, you know, think, well, you know what, let me go write my business plan down. Let me go do some research today and, you know, be productive and try to do something to get closer to my goal. So thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry, I don't even know how long this video is. Well, it is kind of long. It's my normal rant time. I thank you for checking in, and I'll see y'all next time.